Hello, guys, and welcome back to the NW Sportscast. Today, huge day for the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners are now tied for first place in the AL West. Everything goes right for them today. They beat the Royals by a score of 7-5. Rangers lose. Blue Jays lose. Astros lose. I don't know about the Red Sox, but just an absolute great day for the Seattle Mariners. They put up a grand total of 16 hits. Everybody gets a hit, except for the DHs today, Mike Ford and Dylan Moore. But Crawford leads off the game with a home run. He ends up going 3 for 4 with a walk. Julio goes 2 for 4. Suarez, 3 for 5. He was responsible for 3 RBIs in this game. He was the difference maker. He got a huge insurance run in the 8th, as well as 2 runs earlier in the game. Cal Raleigh also goes 3 for 5. So you start to see the Mariners really, the bottom of the lineup was really pushing the Mariners through a couple weeks ago with the likes of Jose Caballero, who was hot. You had guys like Cade Marlowe, who was hot. But now you have your top of your bats performing and peaking, and that's exactly what you want to happen. Combined, the first 4 hitters, which is the bulk of your lineup, had 3, 5, 8, 11 hits in the top 4 places in your lineup, responsible for 5 RBIs. Just absolutely huge for the Mariners that they're going. Teo does get a hit. France gets a hit. Canzone goes 2 for 4. He continues a really nice streak he's going on. And Rojas gets a hit. But the Mariners just playing great baseball. And the offense is starting to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the Mariners right now, which hasn't been the case for a lot of the season. A lot of the season, we've been relying on good pitching, a dominant starting pitcher, a nice bullpen, and the Mariners score 3 or 4 runs for wins. But, tonight, I think if we play this game in April, we lose. But we win tonight 7-5 with mediocre pitching. Bryce Miller only goes 4 innings, so we have to rely on over half the game has to be done by the bullpen. They get an off day yesterday, so Scott had a lot of options to go to today. But still, it's tough when you have to rely for 5 innings for your bullpen. Bryce Miller gives up 3 earned runs in 4 innings. He didn't look great today. He was all right. And then Campo ended up getting the win, who's actually 4-0 for the Mariners. A very interesting stat there. He goes in inning pitched, doesn't give up a run. Spire does the same, and then Brash has been really up and down. Has been one of the best relievers for the Mariners, as well as sometimes one of the worst. Can control the zone, but also all of a sudden loses it. Walks more than any other bullpen pitcher in on the Seattle Mariners. Just has the nastiest stuff of all time. Doesn't always know where it's going though. Didn't look great tonight. He gave up 2 earned runs, 3 hits, only goes 2/3. Saucedo finishes the rest of the work. Just gets that 1 out, but it was a huge out. And then Topa and Munoz comes in. Munoz definitely stressing out a little bit there, watching the game. Bases loaded, or guy on second, third, 2 outs. Bobby Witt comes to the plate, but Scott Service walks. And I like the decision. I think Bobby Witt's a little too fast, a little too crafty. I think he could work a hit there in that scenario. So we don't even give him the chance. I like it. And eventually Munoz gets out of it with the bases loaded, 2 out, doesn't end up giving a run, closes out the game. So all around, really, really good stuff by the Seattle Mariners. They're playing really good baseball. They are now tied for first in the AL West with a lot of games against the Rangers. It's very possible we could win the AL West all of a sudden. A month ago, we're fighting for a wild card spot. I don't even know if we're getting a wild card spot. And now a month later, we are not just in it for the AL West. I arguably think we're favorites because we're trending upwards compared to the Texas Rangers. Our offense is really starting to come together finally. It's really, really good stuff for the Seattle Mariners. We got another big game against the Royals tomorrow. We got to capitalize against these games against the Royals. The Royals are not as bad as their 41-89 record shows, and I know that's hard to believe, but they are pesky as all get out. They do not go away. They continue to come back, fighting harder and harder. Even when you think they're out and down for the count at 6-3, they hit a 2-run shot, 6-5. Now all of a sudden we got a ball game again. We got to use our best relievers to get out of it. But the Mariners just a little bit too good. a little too many good bats, good pitching for the Royals, but they're pesky, man. They're pesky. I will not be surprised if the Royals steal 1 or 2 games against us this weekend. Hopefully we can limit it to just 1, maybe even 0, and we get the sweep. But we can't hope. I can't promise anything. If you were to ask me what my opinions on it would be, I think the Mariners probably take 2 of 3. I think we win tomorrow, lose on Sunday. I think the Royals are just a really, really solid baseball club. I think they're going to get a win against us, but I could be wrong. And with the way Texas and the Astros are spiraling, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose at least a ball game in these next couple days, maybe even 2. So I think we at least stay ground, if not catch up ground, this weekend against the Astros and the Rangers. And it would really be a shame if we don't find a way to continue to gain ground against both those teams, because although it's nice that we are playing them, it also means that the standings can shift very, very quickly. We could go from a game ahead after Sunday in the AL West to all of a sudden we're now 3 down in middle September, just because we got swept by the Rangers. So it's kind of, we got to stay diligent here. We got to keep winning ball games against bad teams like the Royals. I mean, we got Kansas City, then we got Oakland. I mean, just winnable games all around the board. And then, yeah, it's just, we got some winnable games. We have Kansas City and Oakland to finish out August. Then in September, we have the Mets, who are doing better as of late, but they're still the Mets. Then we have Cincinnati, who's been tailing off from a hot start. Then we got Tampa Bay, it'll be a tough 4-game series. Then we play LA, who's playing some bad baseball for 3 games. Then we play the Dodgers, and then we play Oakland for 3. And then to finish out September, it's going to be really, really crucial. Even if we have a couple games lead, even if we're a couple games back. We play Texas 3 times, then we play Houston 3 times, and then to finish out September and going into the first day of October, we play Texas 4 times. So I don't know. We're definitely gonna have to see. We're gonna have to continue making up ground. I think even if we finish out the rest of the way, winning 7 out of 10 ball games, if we win 14 of our next 20. Even if Texas goes a bad 10-10, we still need to finish out the 22nd through the 1st. We got 7 games against them. So, I mean, it's just shit can hit the fan really, really quickly, and we don't want that to happen. So, with that being said, this is the NW Sportscast. Thank you for watching, guys. This is the Mariners post-game show. It is 1:33 a.m. in Syracuse right now for me. So, for my time, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Go Mariners. Go Seahawks. They have a preseason game tomorrow. And as always, this is the NW Sportscast. Catch you guys. See you later.